Morning, everybody. Wolfie here. My car says beep. So, how's everybody doing this morning? He waits, expecting an answer, recording a video in his car by his lonesome self. I'm just on my way to go pick up some groceries. Had a fun morning. Last night when I went to bed, I couldn't find Pixel, one of my cats, and I thought it was a bit weird that she wasn't laying in her usual spot, and I looked around for her, didn't see her, so I figured, okay, she's hiding under the bed, or whatever, so I didn't think further of it and went to bed. Woke up this morning, she's still nowhere in sight. I check under the bed, she's not there. Didn't see her anywhere in the house, and so on a lark, I went to the front door and opened it. Sure enough, she peeked around the corner of one of the little pillars we have in the patio. Ah! What is this person doing? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess they're allowed. On our porch, she was just sitting there behind one of the little nooks. Peered up at me like, oh my god, help me. It was adorable, but I'm like, holy shit! She's not an outdoor cat. None of them are. So I figured out how she got out. I had some people over yesterday to help clean up the house. And I remember telling them a couple times to keep the door closed, and they weren't so good at that. They kept it open for a good amount of the cleaning, and at least towards the end, and I guess Pixel decided to slip out during that window of opportunity, which is really strange because she never goes outside. She's never wanted to go outside before, and I think she was just curious, and then the door closed behind her, and like, oh god, now what? But thankfully, the feral cats that hang out around the house didn't get her, and she was just safe. She was just content, sitting up there looking at me like, what? Little escape artist. But yeah, she's okay. She got her medicine and all that good stuff. So back home, safe and sound. I didn't want to have to deal with that, like losing Pixel right now. I don't really ever want to lose Pixel. But the timing would have been particularly bad now. We just lost Sammy last month. So I don't want to do any more of that. So what else is going on? Last night I streamed some Satisfactory. That remains a really fun game. I need to render those videos out and upload them to YouTube, so that should be coming sometime today. Uneventful day. I don't think I even have many meetings today for work. So, nothing major planned. Might be streaming tonight. Gotta check in again with my friend to see if she wants to do any tutoring today. And if not, I'll be streaming because I want to finish up my nuclear plant in Satisfactory. I've done that dance many times. I'm sitting at a traffic light that I've had to confront many times. It's near my house on a main street, and it's got a double left turn lane, and it's a rather poorly timed light, so if you see that green arrow and you're not sitting at it, there's a good chance you're not going to make it. But people still try anyway. So you'll just hear them gunning it, trying to make it to the light before it turns yellow. It's always funny to see that mad dash. Gaming-wise, back to that subject, this is just stream of consciousness crap, so hopefully it doesn't bother you. I did pick up Paper Mario, the Origami King, I think it's called. So I'm going to give that a shot this weekend, too. And see what that's like. I played Super Paper Mario, and that was a fun game. I didn't play the second two. or the two that followed it. But I figured I'd pick this one up because it looks kind of, the Paper Mario series has always been pretty cute. And I enjoyed Super Paper Mario, so I figured, why not? We'll give this a try. I'll be playing a brand new game. How's that for rare? I'll play this for 2 hours, and then I'll get 500 viewers and 2,000 subs, and then I can bask in the Twitch money. And yeah, right. I can't even finish that thought without cracking up. There are days I wonder why I bother, but I remember that I've got some good friends that hang out, and that's really what's important. I'm tired today. Don't even know why. I got some pretty good sleep. Wow, that's a classic. Old school Mustang just rolled by. That's funny. So there's this, it's a church, I think it's called Christian Life Center or something like that. I just passed, and for the last couple of months they've had construction crews out there building them a new parking lot. And it looks finished to me. It's got, the brand new pavement and tar down and everything, and lines for parking spaces, and the landscaping's done. But the landscaping looks overrun now, like it hasn't been maintained, and the place looks closed. And there's a big sign up front, some kind of, such and such construction, now hiring. That sign wasn't there before, so it kind of seems like a contract fell through, and they're scrambling to find somebody new. And they went with a construction company that's trying to hire the day laborers to do the work. Good times. Life in Orlando. Urban sprawl. This is one of the most spread out cities I've ever lived in. You can drive for an hour and still, go start on one end and drive towards the other for an hour and still not make it there. I guess Denver's pretty spread out too, but it has, I don't know, the cities in Denver and the suburbs around it, they're more split up. Like there's a distinction between them. But Orlando is just this big spread out thing. There are technically little burbs and divisions on the map, but it all blurs together because there's just no separation between any of the little cities or little towns. There's Winter Garden, Winter Park, Union Park. I think that's officially where I live. Even though my mailing address says Orlando. Sorry, I get lost in thought. And nothing important comes out. So I've been thinking more about doing a programming live stream. I still want to learn Erlang, even though there is literally no work benefit in doing so. And I can't think of a decent project to build with it, except maybe a replacement for Ghost, which I'm running on my website, wilfie.com. It's got one entry talking about how much my site sucks and needs content. It was dated like June 7th or July 7th, and it says, just give me a few days, folks, and I'll put some more stuff here. And it's still empty. Just got other shit going on. But it might be neat to build a a little blogging platform in Erlang if I can work out enough of the details. There's a web framework for Erlang, or Elixir rather, which is built on Erlang. It's called Phoenix, and it's very well regarded. It runs. There's a couple big sites that it runs, and I can't remember what they are, but it's insanely fast. And that's Erlang's big claim to fame. It's ridiculously concurrent. It can do just an absurd amount of parallel processing with practically no overhead. And that's one of the reasons I want to learn it. little wiper in the back. I love this car. It's so stupid, but I love it anyway. My credit union sent an email this morning saying, "Hey, get a new car loan and no payments for 6 months." I'm like, "But I like my car. You can't have my car. Fuck off, my car." When this thing finally dies, and that's probably many years from now, I will probably upgrade to a Prius Prime. But that's a long ways away, because this thing... I haven't had a single mechanical problem with this car since I bought it, and I've had it almost 10 years. And the only thing I've ever had to replace on it was the 12-volt battery, the accessory battery, and that's how it turns on and starts the hybrid system that runs the rest of the car. And, because those damn things die. They only make it like 5 years, and then, poof, they go croak. Pissed me off, because I couldn't figure out where the hell it was at first. And it's in the back. It's in the cargo area, behind the... it's in the hatchback spot. And there's a center thing that lifts up, and there's a spare tire underneath. But there's also 2 side panels I didn't know about. And in the left one, there's nothing. You can put whatever you want in there. And on the right side, though, there's the goddamn battery. So, yeah, that's the thing. But anyway, back to Erlang and Elixir. I'm really interested in learning those 2 languages, so that might be a good excuse to do some programming streams. The thing is, that's not really a good beginner or introduction to programming type of thing. So I don't know how valuable people would find it. And he backs into the space. Because that's how they like it. And they bring me my groceries, so by God, we're doing it the way they like it. Okay, so we sit at Wally World. Let me see something. Right back. Stupid bloody phone! I hit pause and switched to a different application to, check in, to let them know, hey, I'm here. And the stupid thing stops the recording. Instead, when I go back into the camera, it's like, oh, pause? What's that? No, I'm done. You start a new video, loser. So, yeah, now I get to run this program to merge the damn things when once I get home. Or once I finish recording, anyway. Bloody thing. Ooh, I should go. So, yeah, nothing too incredibly exciting going on in the land of Wilfie. Sorry, I wasn't finished talking about the programming live stream. So I can do it, and it's going to be one of those things where you're just basically watching me learn something new. I don't know how informative that'll ultimately be, but it's worth a try at least. Not sure when I'm going to do that, because there are games that need to be played. And Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know. Very indecisive today. I've only been awake about 45 minutes, so that might have something to do with it. I can't believe Pixel got out yesterday. Yeah. I also can't believe I didn't notice sooner and go looking for her. I feel guilty for that. Poor little cat, she's getting old. Gotta look out for her better. So, yeah, leaping back to a new different topic. So I got Paper Mario coming up this weekend. Probably going to play some Satisfactory tonight if there's no tutoring going on. And I also want to get some more hours logged on Doom Eternal. That game is a load of fun. I'm not looking forward to the Marauders. I heard those are pretty nasty. But I guess there's a tutorial to teach me how to deal with them too, so it may not be so bad. I just hope there's not more platforming, and I know there is. If they get hooked on a gimmick, they don't let it go. Why is this twisted? There. Seatbelt twist. It's moderately uncomfortable, but if you get in a crash and your seatbelt's twisted, you're going to look really ugly by the time it's all done. That shit bruises, you know. Because a seatbelt will keep you fixed in position for the crush zones of the car, protect you from getting killed. And the airbag deploys, and the seatbelt keeps you in position for that. Those hurt, too. Those don't inflate like a balloon. None of this stuff. Airbags are kaboom! But yeah, so you get in a wreck and you lurch forward. Your seatbelt holds you, and that doesn't feel good. You know where this part goes? That's the part that gets pushed on in your body when it holds you in place. So you get this nice little bruise right down from your collarbone all the way down to your gut. Just a nice diagonal line right across your body. And then, of course, there's the bit that goes over your hip or your gut. And that hurts like hell, too. And to think there are people who actually think seatbelts are dangerous and they don't wear them. Uh-oh. Well, that sign says slow, not stop. I don't know when they're going to finish this construction. It's ridiculous. Crazy Pixel. Wow, my head is just all over the place this morning. I'm sorry, guys. I can't see the clock. No contrast. Okay, 5:03, right? Been babbling for 5 straight minutes. I like that this store is only 10 minutes away from home. Makes grocery pickup take less than half an hour. And back to the crazy light with double left turn lanes. There's that Shell station on the corner. They have the most overpriced gasoline in the entire country, from what I've been able to tell. So you know how if you see an ad for 25 cents off per gallon at Shell, yeah, it's because they overcharge by 20 cents a gallon. It's $1.99 there, which means it's probably something like $1.83 at Costco. This car hasn't needed gas for 2 weeks. It's still at half a tank. Love this fucking car. That's one of those things, people make fun of the Prius. Oh, it's such a pussy car. Yeah, You barely have to put gas in it. Yeah, but gas is so cheap now. Uh-huh. And I still don't have to put any in it very often. I know that's an arrogance thing, but come on. I spend less than $20 a month on gas from my car, and I still go, travel around town here and there. I want to go shoot my gun, too, but I want to play games more. Got to get something working. It'll be interesting to go shooting at a shooting range by myself with no irritating people around or with me. It's kind of weird when you split up from somebody and they've been gone a while and you realize you don't miss them. I know that's a really rough, mean thing to say, but it's the truth. Before I got into this relationship with my soon-to-be ex-wife, I dated a girl for about 4 years, and when she decided to leave, that absolutely crushed me. And it's all the cliches. She was my soulmate and best friend, knew me better than anybody, and trusted her with my life, all that jazz, and she was the same way, but I guess just found someone else and drifted off. And that ripped it out of me. That basically made me the kind of milquetoast, deadpan person I am today. I used to be a lot more energetic and excited and happy. And then when she left, I lost all that. And it never really came back. Part of me still misses her. And it's just so weird. I don't feel the same way about my wife. I'm not sorry she's gone. And I don't know. I feel guilty for that, but at the same time, my house sure is nice with nobody else in it. Constantly nagging me, bugging me for telling me about random shit I don't care about, interrupting whatever I'm doing with no concern at all for it, coming in to talk to me, or walking into my bedroom at night to talk to me when I'm trying to sleep, all sorts of shit. I don't miss any of it. But enough of that crap. I'm back home, pulling into my driveway here in a sec, so enough babbling. I need to decide if I'm going to upload this now that I've said all that. But anyway, have a good day, everybody. And I will probably see you tonight for some live streaming. And probably more satisfactory. So, have a great day, everybody. Love all of you. You guys kick ass. You guys keep me going. So thank you so much for that. It really does mean a lot to me. So, take care, guys.